And then I remember I went into college and I was like, I want to go in not as a Christian. So I've been claiming that I was a Christian before just because that was kind of like the culture of my family.
Yeah.
And then I went in and I was like, I'm not going to be a Christian. So
Whoa.
stopped going to church, stopped praying, stopped doing that. Just like doing whatever I felt like doing, like going purely off of feelings.
Yeah.
And then I just led myself down, like down that path of getting further into depression, further into anxiety, all that stuff. And my sophomore year of college, I'd come back after the freshman year and was just in that spot. I'm in a coffee shop and I hear this, I'll call it an idea. Sometimes people are like, I heard the voice of God, and some people can't hear the voice of God. Yeah. I think it sounded like an idea in my head, but it didn't sound like my idea. And it was the sentiment, you should go to a church service right now. And I was like, that kind of sounds like a good idea. I don't know why. It just feels good, like a good idea. And so I pulled out my phone and had looked up. My brother went to Baylor. He went to this church called Antioch, which we were just talking about. Yeah. And I looked up Antioch. It was a Wednesday night. I saw that the service had already started like 30 minutes ago, but I was like, I'll just show up. I was like, that's perfect. I'll just show up super late and go sit in the back and just kind of see this idea through. Yeah. And so I went to the parking lot and like it's completely empty. I'm now like an hour or two late for this thing. Walk up to the glass doors. I open up the doors and I can't really explain this. If I had to explain it, maybe it's that prayer was like covering the space, or maybe just like the aroma of the worship was keeping the enemy out. But I walked in the building and immediately felt like baggage leave me. Whoa. So there's stuff we can't see or know, but I mean, maybe there was literally a demon on me and it wasn't allowed in the place. And I could kind of feel that weight, burden lift off of me. So I'm already feeling sensations. And I make my way into the back of this service. And what I didn't know is it wasn't a traditional college ministry night. It was actually a church-wide 3-day fast that was breaking into this extended, like Holy Spirit-filled night worship.
Oh, and so you just thought it was a normal Wednesday night.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just going to go pull up a little thing. But yeah, no, it's like from the front to the back of the room, everyone just on their knees. They're already 2 hours into it. So everyone's already like broken the ice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, I walked into that and kind of just blacked out. Like I just fell on my knees. I experienced and encountered the love of Jesus. And I encountered every single thing that I was ever looking for, like in all those years. And I think it was special that I had gotten a taste of the world too that past year. Yeah. So I could taste and see that the world wasn't good. Yeah. And I'm tasting the goodness of God. And I just collapsed down. I was just like, this is it. And I was, hearing his voice clearly, you're my child. I love you. Like, this is your home. My presence is your home. I have every good thing. It was, the floodgates had opened, and I almost I couldn't even keep up with it. But I was like, I can't fully explain really what's happening here, but I'm willing to dedicate and bet the rest of my life on this and like uncovering what this is. Wow. And so in that worship service, my buddy Caleb was like, dude, you should go on a mission trip with us next week. I'm like, whoa, I'm here. I'm just starting this thing. I don't know if I'm ready to go on a mission trip to tell other people about Jesus. He's like, no, you just kind of share what happened here. And that's called your testimony. You were this way and now you're this way. Cause dude, I was turned on. I felt myself come alive. Yeah. So I go on this mission trip and it's daily time in the Word. So now I'm getting in the Word. I'm reading the scriptures. I'm making the correlations between everything. I'm finally seeing just the truth. Yeah. And every morning we had worship. Every morning there was new pastors that would speak, and then we would do these outreaches and go pray for people and serve people however we could. And so I got to see it modeled, like how to be Jesus to, you know, kind of in that setting, how to be Jesus in the modern society. And then I just kind of took that cruising altitude and kept going with it. And there's been rocky moments for sure. But since that day, my entire life has changed. Like, I literally feel like my life started on that day.
If you want to support what we're doing here on YouTube, the biggest thing you can do is subscribe. That's what helps us push these videos out and reach more people with the message.